All right, it's 7:19. They all just left the house. My mom is staying with us this week, so my office is also her bedroom. And this is what I usually do in the morning. I eat, I make coffee, I fire up my work computer to check on any messages, and then I get out here. I was looking at Car and Driver last night. I get out here and put in some work and get some miles in. So I'm going to take care of some stuff for my job and then lace up some shoes. I'm feeling edge Parisy. I'm feeling Meta Speedy this morning. I'll show you what I have on the calendar. A workout this morning. I think I'm going to go with the Asics Meta Speed Edge Paris over there. Yeah, I'm going to take care of some stuff for work and then we can hit the road. So I don't know if people know this, but I work for a marketing agency. The thing with my job is, it's not like I'm an ER doctor where I'm saving people's lives or I'm in this shift job. I have a friend who works at a steel plant and he does 8-hour, 16-hour shifts on his feet all day. It's not like that, but I do always have to be on in that I need to respond to stuff at 7 a.m. Some days I need to be getting pitches out at 9 or 10. So it does allow for a more flexible schedule in that I work from home. I don't have a commute, which is nice. That's how I'm able to do typically my morning run is 10 to 12 miles. These days I've just been banging 10s every morning. But the other part of it is I always need to be responsive to stuff. For the most part, I'm usually always checking messages at dinner. But yeah, if you need some brand strategy work, shoot me a DM on the softball app and I'll hook you up. The other thing is with working from home, I am sitting here in this chair. This is where I used to sit when I did the old videos in the office here. Working from home, I'm sitting here in this chair for 10 hours each day, maybe. So the times where I'm not sitting here in this chair, that's when I'm running. I'm either running outside, getting my miles in, or sitting here in this chair, or making food in the kitchen to then bring back to come here and sit in this chair. Whew. Bada boom, bada bang. There we go. I think that's all I need to do. I need to just drop in a few slides here. And now we're good to go. So I test a lot of shoes on this channel, but increasingly it's interesting. Brands are reaching out to send me gear. And it's not that interesting that brands are reaching out to a running channel to send running gear. But the interesting part is that only the gear brands want to send me stuff, but the shoe brands don't, which is just a funny dynamic. But this is from a brand called Soar. I ran in their singlet on Sunday in that SC Elite V4 long run on the treadmill in their itty bitty 2-inch split shorts. They're called the marathon shorts. This is some other stuff that they sent me in that pack. These are longer. These are more traditional 5-inch type of training shorts. This is what I run in every day. Not this brand, but lined 5-inch shorts. And then for the afternoon, I actually like doing unlined shorts for the afternoon. Hear me out, because then I can put on my normal stuff. I put on my boxers. TMI, I don't know if that's TMI or not. Put on my boxers, and then I put on the unlined shorts for walking around. And then I put on my button down on top of that. But these are the Soar. I think they're just called run shorts. Yeah, medium, dark navy. They look black to me. I guess that's dark navy right there. And then this is blue shirt. It's just a t-shirt from them. And then I'm going to check out their race socks as well. Ooh, made in Italy. You know these are going to have a premium on them. It's like the Diadora stuff that's made in Italy. So shout out to Soar, testing out the socks, the shirt, and the shorts today. Let's do it. Birds are out here today. It's nice. But this is the workout for this morning. I actually had to go back inside and grab a crew neck because it is cold out here. This is the Book of Daniels. I'm on page 278. No, 277. That was one ahead. I'm in the final 12-week marathon training program. So this is the 12-week marathon program. It's designed for people who can go sub 3, sub 250. It's designed if you can already hold 14 to 16 miles of your marathon pace and you need some grinder workouts to take it to the next level. That's what the Daniels programs are great for. So I'm on week 3 here. I just did the 20-mile steady run on Sunday. This was just a nice relaxed run, 20 miles on the treadmill at about a 7:50 pace. Today we have a 12-mile progression. This is not your mama's progression. We're going 12 miles, accelerating steadily, he says, to T-pace for the final 3 miles. So T-pace, that's threshold pace. That's roughly 15 seconds per mile faster than goal marathon pace, at least in my fitness level. So this would be about a 5:30 pace, anything below 5:35. So I mapped out the splits of this last night. I'm going to start off nice warm-up pace around 7:30, slowly cut the pace down, cruise at around 6:30 to 6 flat for most of it, and then when I get to mile 9, drop the hammer down to that 5:40, 5:30, and see if I can blast a few 5:20s there. If I can get one 5:29 to 5:25, that'll be a win, and then we have a 2-mile cool down. So that's the workout for today. Let's go check out the shoes. So this is the Asics Metaspeed Edge Paris. This is Asics top tier marathon shoe. They have 2 of them, Edge Paris, Sky Paris. This is the more comfortable one. The carbon fiber plate is positioned lower in the forefoot, so it doesn't feel as aggressive up here. You get more of the cushion above the plate. I want something fast this morning, but not super aggressive. I run all my workouts these days in the carbon fiber plated marathon shoes. It makes it easier to hit paces. It makes it simply more fun. And I have noticed that the cushion comfort of some of these shoes, not all of them are cushion comfort, but the cushion that's built in also makes the recovery better than if I were to come out here and run them in a low stack shoe without the plate. This is anecdotal, but I suggest running your workouts in something that's comfortable, that gives you confidence to hit paces, whatever that is. And for the second run I'll do today, I'm not going to be in a carbon plated shoe. That's going to be my nice afternoon recovery run. I'll be in something max cushion gang with some nice comfort. So this is what I'm going for this morning. This is a workhorse style of race shoe. It is on the more aggressive side. It's not the most fun to me compared to other things, but I haven't run this in a while, and I do like this FF Turbo Plus foam, and I know that this shoe is going to perform well across the range of paces that I'm going to be hitting today. From that warm-up pace, it starts feeling good for me at around 7:15 per mile, and it can sing when it gets down to 5:40, 5:30. So let's lace this thing up. So I always start my run, first mile, slowest mile, no matter what workout I'm doing, or if it's a relaxed recovery run. I don't do any warm-ups, so treat the first mile like a warm-up. So I like this shoe because it feels simple for training and it doesn't trash my legs. And of course it's fast, but I always feel that with this plate position in the foam, there's a slight mushiness in the forefoot that I don't get out of the Sky Paris, but that one does trash my legs. Mile 1, 6:56. Mile 2, 6:35. I'm gonna settle into this 6:30s range for the next few miles, and I'll cut down to 6 flat. Man, I really hate progressions. You know why? Because the first 70% of a progression, you're just jogging to the guillotine, waiting for that blade to fall on your neck in the last section. I like straight tempos more. They're easier mentally. Physically, they're tougher, but mentally, just lock into a pace and hang on. With this, I'm holding back, and I know that knife is just getting sharper and sharper. So I don't always do gels on my midweek runs. Matter of fact, I usually do not, but I did bring a gel with me today. It's the Torque Apple Crumble, because we're starting a new taste test nutrition series over on the Sup While Running Instagram. So let's see. I've had this one before. I'm gonna give you all the tasting notes. 1 squirt. Everybody knows the rules. Yeah, Torque just hits different. They got the best flavors in the game. This tastes like those little, remember those handheld apple pies that you'd get school lunch back in the day in elementary school on the school trays? That's what this thing tastes like, in the best way possible. Rating here, fire. So this is supposed to be a day in the life video, I think. Usually when I'm out here running with the GoPro, talking about a pair of shoes, so that takes my mind off whatever else is going on in my head. And when I'm not thinking about shoes, all I'm thinking about is how to grow the channel. What things I haven't tried. What's working, what's not working. It's nice doing a shoe review because then I don't get caught up in my head with this stuff, but that's where my head's at today. And yeah, I'm cruising at about 6:20 pace. Feeling pretty flat through the first half here. But all that matters is getting to the guillotine. Super flat this morning. Having a hard time getting below 6:15. Man, the wind is a real bugaboo today. And I just don't have the attack gear. Last mile of the progression here. Well, I finished. Extremely flat and uninspiring today. Could not drop the hammer and get it down. Finished with 555, 556. On a good day, that would have been 30 seconds per mile faster. But hey, that's running, that's life. Some days are just frustrating. This is why I don't usually make influencer type videos. This channel is for people who want to watch stray dog chases, randomly place the garbage cans, and musings after mediocre workouts. Oh, also self-deprecating humor. At least we've got that going for us. The thing that's hard to appreciate sometimes though is on a bad day, I'm at mile 12.8, hour 21 here. Not a particularly good run for what it was supposed to be. And I'm still about to split a sub 125 half marathon, which 2 years ago was my PR that I had to fight for. It's hard to remember the progress. And this is something that I've had to remind myself after nearly every workout recently, good or bad. I'm at a stage now where it is going to be 2 good workouts for every 5. That's the reality of the level of fitness I'm at and what I need to do to progress. But that doesn't negate the years, 5 years of relentless grind it took to get here. And yeah, it's tough for me feeling like I split 2 555s at the end, knowing that's not my best right now. But again, 2-3 years ago, I could barely run that for 1 mile when I was fresh. It's so hard to remember the nuance and the perspective. Yeah, just hit 13.1 miles, 124. Alright, this is a day in the life, so you want a behind the scenes? This is the behind the scenes. So I usually come back here from my run, and I switch from the GoPro to this. This is the camera I shoot on. It's a EOS Rebel T7i. This is essentially, if you're a running shoe sicko, this is like the ASICS gel cumulus of cameras right here. It is a workhorse, entry-level, solid camera that's gonna get the job done, but no frills to it. But as with the running shoes, right, you pay $140 for a running shoe. That's the entry point into the legit shoes. That's what this is. If you step up to 160, 165 for running shoes, you get something like a Nimbus or a Triumph, not the 22 because that's terrible, but it's one of those types of shoes. That's what we would call a full frame camera. This is not a full frame camera. This is a baby frame camera, but look at this. It is on, so you see this logo right here, this icon, that is the video method, but look at this. It's taking pictures, not method, mode. It's taking pictures. So this is how old this camera is, man. I got this right when Mason was born. Now it's on. I just turned it to on and it turned off. All right, let me see if I could turn it back to video. Okay, it's on picture again. So this is what I deal with behind the scenes. 5-6-year-old camera, trying to get it to turn on to the right mode. Let's see. Okay, now it's on the correct. It's on photography. Bang. There we go. It's not very glorious all the time. This is the grind set. This is what we do out here. But there we go. Morning run in the books. 14 miles, average 6:30 pace, 1 hour, 31 minutes, 15 seconds. Also, I don't know what Charlie was doing with these. I think they go over here. I think it was raining, and then something happened, and something else happened. So we had to move them. She always does a nice job with making it look good outside, and we're trying to get the backyard cranked up again. But yeah, shoes today. That's why 99.7% of people watch this channel for the shoe review. So I'll give you a short shoe review on the Edge Paris. I do not recommend this shoe for anybody. There's a better shoe for everything that this does. If you want fast and aggressive from Asics, get the Sky Paris. The Alpha Fly has the cushion but way more bounce. The Puma Deviate Nitro 3 has a very similar feel to this, except it just does everything better. The foam is bouncier, it's more stable, the fit is more comfortable, it's got more pop. This just feels mushy in the forefoot when I try to pick up the pace. Where it feels best is actually those 6:20 to 6:30 paces for me. But at that pace, why would I be going for a $250 race shoe? And if I were, I would go for something more comfortable like the Cloud Boom. Or just a training shoe. So, shoe was flat and uninspiring, like that run. Now, but what I do after every run is I reflect every workout, not every daily run. I do not obsess over my daily paces, but for every workout, I like to reflect on how it went, why it went that way, and what I would do differently next time. So, how it went, it was okay. Let's throw up the splits here. I'm going to check out the splits on my watch. My watch said excellent running performance, best mile, 5:50. Let me check on my splits. 6:57, 6:36, 6:23. It might be slightly different here on Strava. I'm looking on Coro. 6:25, 6:18, 6:17, 6:23, 6:16, 6:20. And then we dropped them with a few 5:59, 5:56, 5:57. So overall, solid. It wasn't a straight, clean progression where every mile was a cut down, but I didn't come into it with the goal of having a perfect progression. I wanted to progress in blocks. So first few miles there, getting down to 720s, hanging out at 720. That was where I really felt best today from mile 3, 6:23, 6:25, 6:18, 6:17, 6:23, 6:16, 6:20. That's what felt most natural to me. I don't know if it was the shoes or just the gears I had today. I would rate this as a solid C today. A 5 out of 10 or a C. If we're grading on a curve, that is a pass. It was definitely not a fail. I executed the progression well. I got down to near marathon pace. It would have been a B if I were able to get some 540s, and an A if I were able to get any 530s or 520s. On a good day, I could have been ripping 520s, but not today. So that's how it went. Why it went that way? I had 2 good runs yesterday, 2 runs in the 650s, 10 mile and a 4 mile. What I'm learning, though, and this is what I would do differently next time, is intensity really affects me. And this is why I do not run my daily paces faster. I'm learning my body can tolerate a high volume of miles. I can run 110, 120, 130 miles a week without getting injured at a 7:30 to 8-minute pace. But as soon as I start dipping down below 650, 640, I need recovery, and it zaps my legs. So I had the long run Sunday. I had a tough speed workout Friday, and then this. So that's, if we count the long run, it's not an intense workout, but it's a long workout. It was 2 hours and 40 minutes roughly. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That's 3 out of the past 5 days where I've had intensity. That's why I went that way. What I'd do differently next time, add in an extra day of recovery. I could have done this workout tomorrow. The benefit is, though, now I'll have till Sunday to my next big workout, because I'm only doing 2 a week, and that one is going to be a monster session. So if I stack a big mileage day tomorrow, I can get 20 miles in tomorrow, or even just 18 or 16, and this is what I've been doing recently. I haven't been doing a lot of 20, 22-mile days to get my 100 miles. I've been doing a lot of 14 to 16-mile days, just stacking those with the 20-mile long run, and that adds up to 100. But regardless of how I structure the rest of the week, I now can just get in easy miles, just relax miles. No running is easy, but relax miles. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's 4 days of straight relaxed miles before the monster session on Sunday. So Took a minor L on this workout today, solid C, still a pass, good to get some turnover in. And the other benefit is it's good to touch on every system. It's good to touch on every pace range. I have not touched on this 6:10 to 6:30 pace range at all recently. I've either been doing marathon pace, which is around 540, 550 range, or threshold, which is 525 to 540 range, or relax miles, which is I'll maybe drop a 657 flat, but usually right around 715 to 740. So it's good to get in that, what some people call the gray zone. That's what Midlife Runner and a bunch of other people call it, the gray zone, that zone 3-ish, where we're getting our heart rate up, but we're not breathing heavy. The legs aren't burning, but it's faster than our everyday pace. So that's a benefit of this workout. There's no such thing as a failed run. You can have a failed workout, which this was not, but it's always a success when we walk away healthy and ready to go again. And guess what? It's now time for my work day to start, and I'm not a professional runner. So I usually don't think about my run for the rest of the day. Really, I don't. I get out here, I have a good workout, I have a bad workout, whatever it is, we move on. Oh, by the way, I was going to say, I'm usually not a huge gear guy, but I really like this Soar stuff. Can you see this? It is completely dry right now. It's like the first time I wore Under Armour, the Heat Tech, Cool Tech. It's that good. This stuff is really good. So it's pricey, but man, this is the first expensive gear I've bought. Well, I didn't buy this. They sent it to me. First expensive gear I've tried that actually feels worth it to me. I've tried the District Vision stuff. That actually gave me... I was talking about the half marathon I did. That was 125 2 years ago. I wore that District Vision singlet. I had to take it off at mile 8 because I got bloody nips. So this is no bloody nips today. This feels really nice. I've liked all their stuff. Their socks are good. Other benefit is with a slimmer fitting shoe like the Edge Paris. It's nice to have this lightweight sock. So I'm a huge fan of this stuff. And again, I was talking about my camera as a entry-level camera. There's entry-level running shoes. There's expensive running shoes, entry-level gear, expensive gear. If you want inexpensive gear, go check out the Supwell stuff. Running shirts are $25. But there can be a place in the market for more expensive stuff too. So shout out to Soar. Oh gosh, that's not aspirational. That's not influencer-y. I accidentally littered in my own yard. That's not what influencers do. Let me go grab that. You gotta watch out for the chicken poop over here. There's a war going on outside. So after any run where I get my shoes dirty, I'll also clean them off here. You have to treat the shoes nicely. These are assets. These products, they're assets to my channel, so I always clean them off. Bada boom. And then we put them back over here, right where they go. Was I too harsh on these? I don't think I was too harsh on these. It's just a middle tier shoe for me. It was exactly matched the workout, a solid C. Now for some people, these shoes are going to be good, but if you look at the elites from ASICS, a lot of them are using the Sky Paris. The Edge Paris to me just doesn't have that top gear. And with this middle tier shoes, it can go either way. On a day where I'm feeling great, I can hit some good splits, but a day where I'm feeling tired, the shoe is going to feel flat and uninspiring like today. So that's the Edge Paris for you. But I'm glad I ran in it because if you look at this here, this is my entire row of carbon on the floor. We have these and then a bunch of the new carbon shoes over there and then some more carbon shoes up there. I like running in the different ones to mix it up so I can get a sample of everything's out there, stay relevant, stay up to date on all the different shoes, and get some value from these assets that I'm keeping on the floor. All right, work time and then refuel. Breakfast burrito here from the People's Market is fire. I also have my coffee. We didn't have very much coffee left, so I only had 15 grams. I'll usually do about 23 grams here. Got a meeting in a few minutes. So I hit this meeting and then I'll take my lunch break for some mileage outside for my second run of the day. So I don't usually do this. I'm going for coffee number 3, except it's not actually coffee number 3 because my coffee number 2 was half a coffee. So this is coffee 3, but it's actually coffee half. And then this is barely anything left. So I'm just taking an L in the afternoon coffee today. It's all good though. I did order some more black and white coffee. That should be here tomorrow. But yeah, we're all out of coffee beans right now. So unfortunate. Daily painting habit.
What's that?
Says daily painting habit.
Daily painting.
Could we check out what you're working on?
Yeah. We saw violets at the park, and I'm working on your monstera. I started this a couple days ago.
Nice.
But yeah.
Still life.
Yeah, still life and also abstract.
Oh wow, lots of different
Yeah.
explorations.
My favorites in here are some flowers, so let me make sure I show that off.
Oh yeah. Reminds me of the
course.
series you
You're
did.
keeping me company. Oh, the 100 flowers.
Yeah,
project.
when I was in college.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is this is Vermont. The ski weekend in Vermont.
I love it.
Yeah, so I started this book about 5 or 6 months ago, and I'll be finishing it soon. Start a new one for Japan.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'll leave you to it. First I got what kind of bump. Then I got bite out of me. Then I go. That was my Playboy Cardi flow. What do you think? I was listening to Evil Jordan. So this is my fit for second round. I'm going OG. Sup well, up your best shirt. Hobby jogger hat. I realized I said the sore reminded me of Under Armour. I meant that in a good way. You know, your first experience with Under Armour. If you're in the culture, you know what I'm talking about. When you're in middle school, Pop Warner, and that cold gear just hit for the first time, it was different. Switching from cotton to Under Armour, that's what sore is like. Sore is like switching from normal running stuff into legit running stuff. But yeah, this is going to be my fit, and then I'll put this on. We can go grab the shoes. Also, hold on, look at this. So I just sent Grant my pair of Endorphin Elite 2s. He's our social media manager. And he said, you cannot tell exactly how soft they are from the videos. Holy, how is this even a shoe that functions? To the push in, it feels like an actual pillow. People think I'm exaggerating stuff sometimes. I do not exaggerate when it comes to the feel of these shoes. That was just so insanely soft. It's crazy. It's not just me. All right, let's go get these shoes on for the run. Hey, hot mama putting in that work. Let's go. Getting after it. All right, let's go get our miles in. Run number 2. Run number 2. First run was moderately poo, but we're back for run number 2. Look at her go. So run number 2 here. Going for the Vomero 18. It's a comfortable shoe. Nice for cruising. Nothing fancy. One thing I never do is run revenge style. Meaning if I have a bad workout or didn't feel like I got the best out of myself, I don't come out on the next run and try to make it back. No, that was my shot. That was my workout. That was my progression. We're going to leave it at that, and we're going to recover until Sunday. So I'm not going to come back out here this afternoon, take another carbon shoe and try to hammer to make it up. try to make up those 90 seconds of pace that I wish I had this morning. No. Run number 2 is almost always a relaxed run for me. Again, I was talking about this morning. I realized I can handle a lot of volume, but the intensity is best for me when it's moderate. So, nice, relaxed miles out here. I always do a comfortable shoe for the second run. Nothing fancy about this guy. It's just comfortable. It's just a shoe that I enjoy running these relaxed miles in. So, let's do it. Mayor's outside now putting in work on his grass, but there we go. 4 miles in the books. Vomero 18 is the perfect shoe for this. 31 minutes, 7:24 pace. It's just comfortable and cushioned. Not fancy at all, but for a 30-minute recovery run is what I need. Not too soft, good support. I can just get out here and bop. And the thing is, I'm not going to get carried away and start hammering pace like I might be encouraged to in a Nova Blast 5. All right, shower and then work time. Good thing my bagel's in the toaster. I'm right back here to the desk working. It popped. One of my number one keys to running 100-mile weeks consistently without getting injured is to always stay fueled up. So after every run, I like to have some calories. After the afternoon run is actually hard sometimes because I'm just rushing. I take my 30-minute lunch break, and that's the benefit of doing a longer morning run, just getting 90 minutes in the morning before work starts and then pop out whenever I take a break. Sometimes I'm just rushing to a meeting or something. Today, I was lucky I didn't have a meeting right away, so I'm doing blueberry bagel from Family Dough. These are as close to homemade as you can get. This is right around the corner. They actually moved from Brooklyn up here. And then some fresh fruit. I have banana, and I don't actually eat a lot of fruit, but these were just in the fridge. So banana with berries, raspberries, blueberries. Bang that, and I got a few more hours of work. We can pop out for some dinner later. Sign up for the Subwell app. Best deals on running shoes. Best community of people getting after it every day, trying to get better. Best place to get more from your running. So finishing up some work here. Almost time to call it a day, which means I go get to bother Charlie. She's around the corner cooking dinner. This is my favorite time of day when I get to go bother Charles. Can't wait to finish this document. I can go bother her. I'm not done yet, but I'm going to go bother her anyway. She doesn't look like she wants to be bothered. Get the camera out of my face. What's up? Looks like she's making gnocchi. So yeah, usually when my day's done, I'll have either an athletic beer or some other sort of non-alcoholic IPA. This is a new one that I'm trying out. It's called Go Brewing. I like switching it up. And increasingly these days, there's just more and more non-alcoholic beer brands. This is a non-alcoholic double IPA. It's solid. You gotta watch out though. Most of the non-alcoholic beers are vegan as well. I'm vegan. This one is, but all the other ones that I ordered from their brand online, I accidentally got the ones with lactose in them. It's not a common thing, but they do that. So if you're vegan, watch out. All the athletic stuff is vegan, but this one is solid. Classic Deepa flavor. Can taste those Simcoe hops. Banger. It's time to wrap it up for the day. It's almost 6 p.m. This is usually when I stop working, or at least stop working from the desk anytime from 5 to 6, and then I'll bring my phone. I'll be checking Slack, responding to stuff. Okay. Apparently Charles made a special dessert, and Mason said I'm allowed to have one. Let's go check it out. Ooh, that's not dessert.
Daddy, I made this. Do you like it? Yeah. It's for mommy. Thanks.
Dude, this thing is broken. Man, camera drama again with the on button being off and the video button being pictures, but this is absolutely beautiful. Big bowl of gnocchi right here with the vegan brown butter, Brussels sprouts, vegan parm. She went crazy on this one. I'm sure she put some honey. Look at this. Crisped, perfectly crisped gnocchi. One bite, everybody knows rules. Ethereal. Ethereal.
Daddy, you have to make a joke.
It's the face of a liar.
Daddy, you made no jokes.
They plotted. It was a conspiracy. They told me there was brownies coming for dessert. Make a good April Fool's joke?
Yes, and it has to be something you can give me that's a joke. I gave you something that was a joke.
There was no brownies. Yeah. I'm gonna get you back, don't worry.
He's the original.
Yeah. I'm the original prankster. You did get me though. That was good.
I'm going to tell you a really bad one.
No. Pure and innocent.
No, Mommy. Mommy.
She got me, man. SMH. Brownies. 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 I really thought there was gonna be brownies. Got him. She got me. Dang, bro. I got. And I have to clean up my office. All my food is here. On my plates from just rushing around. I was really excited to end this video with homemade brownies. Because that never happened. How often does that happen? Instead, I got played by my own 6-year-old daughter. It's embarrassing. I don't know if I should be mad or proud. I'm going to end this video here, though. That's it. I just took an L. I just took a massive L. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Sign up for the Supple app. That's not an L.